Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Nisi if you are new. We are going to get into the ultimate guide to Ateez. There is a 2023 version and it's made by, of all, the Kennys. So let's jump in. Let's get to know the guys. Okay, I was going to say, okay, I could bring out the logo of all the Kennys. Cute.
A quick spoiler disclaimer. This guide will include various clips from music videos, live stages, and more.
I'm taking a risk.
If you don't want them to be spoiled, I suggest watching them first and then coming back to this guide after.
So
now, onto the video.
I'm gonna cram, okay? Thank you for the warning. What song is this, guys? Ooh, Rocky. Is it from also the like gorilla era?
Ateez is an 8-member South Korean boy band formed by KQ Entertainment. The group consists of Hongjoong, Seonghwa,
Yunho, who right now looks nothing like
Yeosang,
Yeosang, he's cute. San. I keep saying San.
Mingi,
Mingi,
Wooyoung, and Jongho. This is how they pronounce their names.
Hi, my name is Seonghwa. My name is Hongjoong. I'm Yunho. I'm Yeosang. We are Ateez. My name is Yeosang. My name is Mingi. I'm Wooyoung. I'm Jongho. We are Ateez.
Okay, cuties.
I realize that you are probably very excited to learn new facts about the members. But before that, I would like to tell you some things about Ateez as a group.
Okay, tell me. Just in case. Subtitles on. I love their logo for some reason.
Ateez debuted on October 24th, 2018, with double title tracks Pirate King and Treasure.
That's what I've learned. I keep saying Treasure's the debut.
You'll find that they do that a lot.
Okay, so I keep saying that Treasure is the debut, but I've been told in the comments that it is a double track. So I definitely want to check out. Like Pirate King is what they performed more live and like on a lot of the music shows. Of all the Kennys, I haven't even gotten into more than 2 minutes and 20 seconds of all the Kennys video. And she does not have enough subscribers based on the number of comments that told me to check out this version of the guide. So if you guys aren't subscribed to her, subscribe. Click. I'm going to know when 2024 is out. Treasure. Okay. Oh yeah, Wave and Illusion. They do the double tracks a lot. Okay. Yes. Inception and Thanks. Can I say, the fact that they release these double tracks, one, is insane because you have to imagine that just means more work on their promotional schedule because they're basically doing 2 of everything, right? You're singing potentially 2 of the songs, you're performing potentially, or at least you know and have to be ready to do those things. That's gotta be really, really difficult. Like, oh, that's like choosing to do a lot of work. And they do it for I keep thinking that they did it for the debut, but they're doing it for every single release. That's insane. I also, they sound so different. I love that. It's like very, almost like diametrically opposed. And like now I'm getting excited because as I'm getting into like the storyline, I'm seeing that there's that A to Z side of the Ateez across the multiverse, the multi-dimensional. We've got multiple Ateezes in the multiverse. And the fact that they're releasing these 2 songs that also have a different vibe, a different sound, almost like they could have come from each multiverse. Anyway, I have no clue if that is the case, but like that's the type of stuff that like really like to get into the sci-fi nitty gritty. Everything has connections. Let's put all the tentacles together. That's what I would be thinking. Ugh. I'm 2 minutes and you guys are gonna hate me after posting this long video. I'm also trying to be better about pausing when they're really talking. Ooh, turbulence and the real Hong version. The real Hong version. Sounds interesting.
The reason for this is that Ateez often involves fans and the public in choosing which song is going to be their title track. By a process of listening to clips and watching previews of both songs, then voting. So though 2 music videos come out, only one is the true official title track. Their other title tracks include Say My Name, Wonderland, Answer, Fireworks, Gorilla, and Halazia.
Okay, so let's back it up, guys. I just want to make sure, what have I missed so far? What have I missed? I gotta check that out. Gotta check it out. Got it. Gotta check it out. Got it. Gotta check it out.
Ateez is known
Probably
for
gonna
their
be my next music video.
hard-hitting anthem-like songs. Most people don't know that Ateez is a group that frequently visits their softer, more sentimental side.
Pretty. Even if we can't breathe, we try to reach each other every day. Ooh, oh, they look great. Oh, all dark hair, all in these suits. What was that? Tell me, guys. Where can I watch
to talk
that?
about Ateez's current position as the 4th-gen leaders of K-pop.
4th-gen leaders.
But describing their past and where they started is an even better story.
Don't make me cry.
Ateez come from a very small company. They were the very first trainees to come from KQ. They didn't have much money when they started, which is noticeable when you watch their debut music videos. Treasure and Pirate King, though was shot in Morocco, involved using free sets to spend the least amount of money. You can even see a tourist in the background of the Treasure official music video.
Shut up, guys! What the heck? I reacted to Treasure. I was wondering, like, where is this place? Where was it filmed? It is so beautiful. Knowing that it's Morocco, which does not surprise me. It seems like one of the most beautiful places that anyone could ever go to. So not once when I was looking at that music video did I think this looks low budge or cheap. But knowing, right, like what they say makes sense. They have all these gorgeous backdrops, probably because they're public spaces, right? Which means they're free. And though that means they don't have any dominion to like control anyone else from coming in and out of their sets, they were very smart, even though they looked to me also fire. And their hair I thought looked great. Wow. Okay. This dude in the background who looks like, oh my God, he looks like, oh my God, who's that guy? What's that guy's name? Married to, what's her name? He wrote so many, Forrester. Is it William Forrester? William Forrester is an actor. Forrester, musician, writer, producer. His name is probably not even Forrest, let's be very clear. David Foster. I love how Google knows sometimes. It knows what I'm trying. I'm putting in literally Forrester, musician, writer, producer, but second search result, he looks like him. So much work.
All of this makes it even more remarkable that Ateez is where they are now. Ateez have told us that in the beginning, every week when they would get to a music show, they had to shorten their songs just to get a spot. They would even skip a week sometimes. At a recent interview with It's Live, San said that they really didn't have anything and came up from nothing. The first member to join KQ and the group was Hongjoong.
No, the
One
leader.
could say that he literally sacrificed his sweat and tears to get Ateez to where they are now.
Hongjoong.
While KQ is a small entertainment company that most people have never heard of, the talent that comes from it is nowhere near small. Ateez's producing team includes Eden and Edenery, a special production team consisting of Eden,
Buddy,
Lee's,
where's Pepperoni? There he is.
HLB,
Olander.
and Olive.
HLB.
It also includes Hongjoong and Mingi.
And
Just
Hongjoong
like their
and
producers,
Mingi.
Ateez's choreographers, BB Trippin, are
I
top
love
tier
their
and have
BB
played a
Trippin.
big part in who they are today.
I think it's so cool that they have their
Because
own
KQ
in-house
Entertainment
B-group,
is an
B-boy group.
extremely small company, Ateez has an amazingly close relationship to the staff and everyone in the company, to the point that they call the CEO Abuji, the Korean word for father.
Daddy. Oh my gosh. Making their CEO say hi during their 2023 Paris concert. Oh my god, I keep forgetting this is 2023.
They've
It's like so
even
recent.
attended and sang at 2 weddings last
Oh, I
year.
saw-
One for a staff member and the other for their main producer.
I saw the Eden one like yesterday, the day before. Maddox was singing with them. This is the one, yeah. Both weddings look beautiful.
In 2018, Ateez spent a month in Los Angeles preparing for their debut. At this time,
Okay. Interesting, because so this is one of the first guides I'm watching. I will be watching other guides of other K-pop groups that I have been intrigued by recently as well, but this is the first one. Really, I think the only other guides, I've seen a ton of guides, but I feel like they're all BTS guides, except for the small guides that I recently posted that you can check out on my channel. It seems like all of these groups do a stint in LA, like go out there for a month to work, dance, right? Like it seems like that is almost like a prerequisite boot camp for trainee debut. Is it just unique to BTS and Ateez?
trainees, they were called KQ Fellas.
KQ Fellas, yes.
The training in Los Angeles proved better than anyone could have ever imagined. Because when Ateez came back, they arrived as performance monsters. In May of 2018, KQ Fellas unleashed 3
I know I'm
viral
spoiling myself.
performance videos
I'm
to the
definitely
world,
reacting to this.
carving out a name for themselves as one of the best dance groups in the K-pop industry.
No, I can't wait for this.
If this guide accomplishes half of what it was intended to, then you should be leaving here as an 18-y.
Really?
Unless you were already
That
one to
soon?
begin with. 18-y, the name of Ateez's fandom, is a combination of the words Ateez and destiny. If you should know anything about Ateez, it's that every facet of their history is a testament to the fact that Ateez was meant to be. The fandom name was announced on November 17, 2018, creating one of the most important songs in Ateez's discography, Star 1117. Star 1117 is a song made for fans and is one of the ending songs Ateez sings at their concert. It means a lot to Ateez and 18s, and
oh
it
my
has
God,
the
I'm not gonna
tendency to make us
survive
emotional.
if there's crying. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful.
Recently, at the last stop in their second world tour in 2022, 18s, in conjunction with Hello 82 and KQ, laid a surprise gift for Ateez that ended in nostalgic and grateful tears. It was a video of their journey from the beginning, the heartfelt thoughts of 18s all over the country that had gone to see them in concert, and a serenade from us to them.
Oh my God, seeing other people's joy and love and seeing people receive that is... I'm a big baby, guys. If you're new here, if you're just finding me because of Ateez or 17 or TXT or any other group,
stick, which was aptly named like
BTS, my BTS
Many
fans
people
know.
wonder how the name Ateez came about. It was
My BTS fans know that I can cry. That's for sure. So give me a second. Oh my gosh. Just seeing people's appreciation. Love is like one of the most genuine emotions that you can give to someone else. And so, I don't know, showing it, displaying it, seeing it is very, very beautiful to me as someone who doesn't easily give my love because it's hard for me. Seeing other people do that It moves me a lot. Okay.
Voted on by KQ and the Ateez members themselves. It stands for Everything Teenagers A to Z.
A to Z.
They were to be a group that encapsulated and fully personified everything teenagers go through, both the good and the bad.
Ooh.
And Ateez truly does that.
Whatever that was
You
looks
can read
good.
any of Ateez's lyrics and feel the true emotion that they evoke out of someone. They are meant to inspire, to sympathize with, and to give strength to those
Subtitles
that
off.
listen.
It's too distracting right
Ateez
now with
introduces themselves
text
with the
behind
chant 8 makes one team. Family, friendship, and relationship are extremely important to them.
자, 둘, 셋.
That's so cute what they do with their feet. Oh my god, that's so cute.
인사드리겠습니다. 둘, 셋.
A makes one team. A makes one team. 안녕하세요. 이즈입니다.
하나, 둘, 셋. 에이미소 팀. 감사합니다. 네. 에이티즈 고마워요. 에이미소 팀.
A makes one team. Fighting. A makes one team. 감사합니다. Oh, cute.
And even when one member is unable to be there at the time, Ateez never allows them to be
Mingi was on
forgotten.
a hiatus. Did he get hurt? Did he get injured?
빅송.
Oh my god.
오케이.
민기 집에서 발해야 돼.
I'm a little bit ridiculous now, right? I just want to zoom in. These abs! Sweet baby Jesus, I would want to zoom in on those abs. Okay.
같이.
오케이.
민기 집에서 발해야 돼. 발 일어서서 해야 돼.
발 꺼내, 당장 꺼내.
자 간다.
같이 해야 돼.
Oh, you look so great.
자. 둘, 셋. 에이맥스 원팀. 파이팅!
Do it
감사합니다.
together.
우리 에이티니들을 생각하며
Use
둘, 셋.
2 feet. Stop.
Another chant you should know about is Ateez present, which is frequently said in the beginning of their songs.
The mullets. I love the
It's
mullets.
not always there, but when it is, it's an indication that things are about to get crazy.
Oh, interesting.
If you have watched even just a few of Ateez's music videos, you will notice a pattern of ending scenes. They are the puzzle pieces Ateez gives to us to string together their storyline. Even though, according to Hongjoong, they have yet to reveal even half
Which
of
is
it.
insane.
Explaining the storyline should be left to rocket scientists at MIT. But what Ateez can tell you is that Ateez are pirates. The Ateez universe involves alter egos, referred to respectively as Halateez, and time travel, which is why you see the sand clock so often, even though in Ateez lore, it is called a chromer.
Cromer.
There are two universes, Universe A and Universe C. This fact also ties into their name, A2Z. In their convoluted timeline, Ateez travel dimensions as
Okay.
well.
So is Z, this world, also the world that it appeared we were in Gorilla, and is like the treasure world? Someone in the comments pointed out to me that where they are in treasure is definitely one of the worlds. So get me straight. Is that right? Is that not right?
Throughout Ateez's music videos, you will find them in the desert, at a school, in a ship in the sky, and even trapped in a clear box.
What?
This is because Ateez's story weaves in and out of their present and past. If you would like to delve deeper into Ateez's lore, I suggest watching their Zero Fever Part 1 diary film, the World Movement trailers, and the spin-off, From the Witness.
Okay, guys. Just taking notes. Just taking notes over here. Zero Fever Part 1. Okay, someone told me about that. The diary film. Okay, I've seen the next one. Those. Okay, spin-off From the Witness. Prologue and epilogue. Cool.
Prologue and epilogue. Ateez is known for many things, the most prominent being masters of performance. It is often said that the worst dancer in Ateez
Okay, that's
could
the
rightly
Kingdom
be
show,
the main
right?
dancer in another group. Ateez has been highly praised by multiple choreographers,
Jessie?
including Leah Kim, Sienna Lalo, Keon Madrid, Honey J Knows, and Seonghwa. They have collaborated with, worked with, praised, and covered Ateez. Ateez is revered by younger artists as role models both on and off stage, and are praised by experts, sunbaenings, and peers as a K-pop group to watch out for.
Okay, the whole package. Look at all these people just spitting praise. Very bright future. Oh, Eric Nam. Sounds different. Okay. I don't know Stray Kids well. Every time I see them, they look so cute. Okay, NCT 127. I also don't know them well, but they're praising them. Shook like everyone else at Mama TXT. Oh, that's Rain. Okay. One of the commenters mentioned Rain as a legend. Okay, Idol Chart YouTube. Okay, this man is a doctor. He is a doctor. I am listening. And for the last few years, I think Ateez is one of the most fast-growing K-pop groups. They are very interesting in a lot of different ways. They are one of the most passionate and powerful performers in K-pop. He's also, not only did he get his doctorate, he's a music critic, and he's a KMA, which I'm assuming is the Korean Music Association, committee member. He knows what he's talking about. Okay. Ooh, I like that song.
This is why Ateez has been on the show Immortal Songs 5 times and won 3 times.
Immortal Songs is serious business.
Ateez made history by being the only 4th generation K-pop group to do so.
How you are in my comments makes me so happy. Seeing like all of these facts that you guys have already shared with me just makes me feel like I'm getting the good goods from good people. It shows that you guys love these guys so much, which just makes me excited to like learn more about them. So just a shout out to you guys.
And also the fastest K-pop group ever to win it 3 times.
Wow.
You will never find an Ateez stage lacking, and Ateez take a lot of pride in that fact. Psy himself said that all of my junior artists do their best, but Ateez's specialty is that they work hard and do well. In my personal opinion, I think they're the next generation K-pop leaders. Ateez's legendary skills, effort, and talent has gotten them far over these past 3 years. And as a result, a huge increase in fans has become overwhelmingly evident.
I hate seeing that.
While Ateez sold out their entire world tour just 4 months after debuting, the exponential increase in size and venue is quite shocking.
Yeah, it's a very small venue.
Ateez's 2019 concert in New York boasted of 800 people for their sold-out 2020 tour, which was postponed to 2022. That number shot up to 19,500.
So you're telling me 1 year it was 800, and the next year, which then got postponed to 2022, it was like, what is that? That's like 25 times. I was gonna say 25%, that doesn't make sense. That was like 25 times the amount of people. That's a lot of people.
Ateez's hard work and talent brought KQ out of the millions of dollars in debt the company went into in order to debut them. It turned 431st day sales for their debut album into 1.1 million pre-orders for their July 2022 comeback. Ateez have also gotten the opportunity to make several original soundtracks for dramas and anime shows.
I heard this one because I was like, why haven't I been proposed this show? Mingi.
Their hard work and endurance has made them the best-selling non-big 4 K-pop artist. The passion and love for what they do has marked them, by experts, professionals, and fellow idols, as one of the top and very best performers in the entire K-pop industry. Not only have fans recognized their abilities, but it seems others have too. After the American leg of their 2022 tour, Ateez's stay had to be lengthened due to the high demand for interviews. Ateez was even invited to interview and perform at the Grammy Museum, making them the 4th K-pop group and the very first 4th generation K-pop group to be invited. Ateez have no qualms about telling Ateez how they feel about us. In fact, Ateez has a phenomenal relationship with their fans. They are not afraid.
Telling me to please pause. Oh, I'm scared I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. First of all, I also hate pausing because the rewind on YouTube sucks. Okay. I gotta read. Son looks at people like he wants to fall in love with them. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're beautiful. You're beauty, cutie, and you have a warm heart. All of that, everything, you got it. Stop it. Stop it. We were doing so well. We were doing so well. Pause button. Okay. I could stare at this picture again. Here we go. Seonghwa. You need a friend, I'm your friend. You need a star, I'm your star. You need love, you are my love. I might have thrown some words in there. You are love, my everything. I give you everything. You're my everything. You're not alone. I am always beside you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Been a while been a very long while since anyone has ever said things like that to me. So I can only imagine what it feels like uh, as a fan to hear that from your faves. Who's supposed to read this? I guess I could. Come to think of it, if I always write a letter like this from the beginning of my debut, I always make a promise with you, but I will try harder to keep my promise. And now, while staying in the US after the performance, I'm going to share my feelings in various schedules. When many people talk about me, they say I always work hard without sleeping. Nevertheless, I always thought I was lacking and wanted to show more results with an honest heart. I pretended not to be, but I was really greedy for Ateez and my career, and my target was always higher. It will continue to be like that. However, I think I learned a little more to enjoy the process by staying in the US and doing various activities. Oh, it's like a diary. Honestly, I didn't know how to enjoy it when I was doing it. The purpose was always clear when making music, and I was able to do something only when I was watching movies and enjoying my hobbies, or supported by a lot of worries about the purpose. However, during the song camp on the holidays, I was able to write songs just by looking around and having fun without any purpose, and I took the time to walk around aimlessly and look around. This time helped me a lot and finally made it not awkward to do something without a purpose. I do it when I have fun. I play when I need to. Oh, it was me who thought it was the greatest and most difficult thing, but a little change in my thoughts made it possible. If there were, he capitalized tiny. Oh, okay, guys. Until my blinking alleviates the tears enough for me to read. Found my glasses. If there were tiny who are reading this letter and thinking like me, I think it would be good to read this letter and make some time to do something without any purpose. Even if it's not grand, this time may not be something that will come out right away, but I'm proud that I feel like I've learned something to show you good songs, good messages, and good performances for a long time. Now I'm almost done writing letters. I think it's a bit rambling long letter. The US schedule has ended like this, but I always have remaining feelings at the end, and the remaining feelings serve as another opportunity for a new start. So I try not to be disappointed. Oh my God. I will wrap up this letter by leaving a thank you message to A Tiny for giving me all the views that cannot be easily experienced and felt. I'm always thankful and I love you. Thank you for everything. And love you, A Tinies, from the bottom of my heart. From Ateez, Hongjoong. Oh, you guys. I was not prepared to need tissues. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm getting the box. Oh my gosh. Wow, my man. Beautiful with his words, as if I would ever think anything differently hearing his music. Oh, I'm glad I paused. I hope that you take on your own challenges without being afraid. Go for it. Try to think that you can get through it. And more than anything, if you lose that fear and succeed, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. Jongho. Oh, they're going to get me. I love support. Okay, here we go. I made it.
Afraid to be emotional with us.
You don't have to be sorry to other people if you have failed. It's okay to feel sorry towards yourself, but you don't have to be sorry to others. Don't be sorry. I hope there are days when you fall in love with being alive. Oh my God. I think everybody needs to hear things like this more often. Oh man. Did I do my makeup for this? Oh, my Hongjoong.
And that is what makes
Everyone, Sasan, everyone, however you may be, I will love you in whatever form. Please stay by your side because I love you without reason. Unconditional love. I will go to dreamland now. I'm going to sleep. I love you today too, and I'll love you even more tomorrow.
Ateez and
Anyway, our
Ateez.
tinies, I love you so much and I adore you. No matter what it is, we can do it all. If it's tough, rest for a while. No one can say anything. So think of it as stocking up energy for a while in order to walk even harder. Wow. Wow, these guys are beautiful. Beautiful. Don't blame yourself. Don't
So
blame
close.
yourself as someone lazy for resting. Resting is also one of the steps.
All in all, it's clear that Ateez, while notably sharing one brain cell between the
One
eight of
brain
them,
cell.
are some of the most genuine, heartfelt, and hardworking individuals in the K-pop industry. Not only do they not know when to slow down and relax, hence why we receive an entire stage performance whenever they upload a dance practice, but a huge part of who they are is rooted in staying humble and kind.
Wow.
So, it makes sense that on May 8, 2020, the Korean Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism named Ateez as their 2020 promotional ambassador,
Go boys.
with the goal of promoting Korean culture and tourism abroad. In some places in Korea, Ateez is known as the K-pop group that conquered the US.
Conquered the US.
This is because Ateez has a very strong global fan base. After Ateez's 2022 US tour, some 100,000 people joined Ateez's official fan community. This is a strong testament to the power Ateez holds and their ability to captivate the hearts of people all over the world. If you want to get to know the boys better, their fun and chaotic personalities are quite evident in their variety shows. Kick You Fellas, Wanted series, Fever Road series, Wanted Special series.
Fever Road? I heard about the other ones. Oh my god. Codename is Ateez. Treasure Map. I recently that started popping up on my feed. Treasure Film, Salary Lupin, Ateez Long Journey. That also recently, that means I'm catching a lot of new Ateez stuff, guys. Not like new, but like for my feed, it's new. The fact that all these things are now recently popping up in my feed. Ateez Long Journey, I recently saw. Ateez 82 Challenge, Kids Teaching Idol. Oh, that sounds like that might be fun. I love kids. And Wanties. Wanties I've got on my list to watch.
A variety show made by the Universe app. At this point, I'm sure you are itching to know more about each individual member, and I applaud you for being so patient.
You've done a great
Let's get to
job
know
this
every
far.
member of Ateez.
It's kept me very engaged. A teenager Z, A-T-Z, A to Z. Captain, my captain, oh captain, my captain. Okay. November 7th, 1998. Just thinking about what grade I was in. Leader, rapper, composer, unofficial sub-vocalist, 5'8", great height for me. And his MBTI, which I've heard is very popular in Korean culture. It's also very popular in Nisi culture. I love all of those personality Myers-Briggs type assessments. My current favorite site is 16 Personalities. He is an INFP. So he's introverted. Okay, we check there. He's intuitive. I'm an N as well. Introverted. It's insane to me seeing all of these guys consider themselves introverted, like seeing all of these amazing performers who are still doing it as introverted human beings. It always surprises me because I just imagine them all to be E's. INF, so he's feeling. I'm pretty sure I'm INF and he's P, so he's perceiving. All right, so we're both INFs, but he's a P. I'm a J. I'm more about judging. And he's an A. I don't remember what that means. Whatever is the more sturdy, the more centered of the INFPs. I know because I'm the opposite. I'm a T, which is a turbulent. Okay, now you guys know about me. So if you've made it into minute 19 of this video that's going to take 4 hours, I want to know what your MBTI is if you have your MBTI. And if you don't have it, but now you want to know just so you can answer my question and make my day, it's just 16personalities.com and find out. You can find out for free. So many facts I just dropped. Montage me, my beauty. Oh man, I gotta see all of this. Whew. I hope there are days when you fall in love with being alive. He said that, I know, I read it.
He's captain.
Before we talk about all that is Hongjoong, you should know that he's never called a leader, but a captain. 18s and Ateez alike both call him their captain.
Aww.
And Yunho even said that the members have to pay him money if they mess up and call him a leader. Hongjoong was the first to join KQ in 2016. Though KQ Entertainment was not accepting trainees at the time, Hongjoong sent them a mixtape with a letter saying he wanted to be an artist who writes his own music. KQ taking a chance on this teenager would mark the beginning of a long and rewarding journey for Hongjoong, Ateez, and KQ Entertainment. Hongjoong is one of the only 2 members that make up the 98 line.
Yes.
If you watch a lot of Ateez content, you'll end up hearing from multiple members that Hongjoong stands as the father of the group. Watching him will undoubtedly prove that statement as true.
You want to come to my room today?
Produces a lot of Ateez's songs, and even wrote over 40 songs for Ateez before debuting. This includes Sunrise, Horizon, Good Lil Boy, Celebrate, Rocky, All About You, and Ateez's ethereal song Aurora, which is a favorite of Ateez.
Aurora.
He was, and is, extremely passionate about what he does, to the point of not sleeping. And that shows in the fruit of his hard work. An ongoing joke between Ateez and Ateez
So not used to seeing...
is that Hongjoong doesn't know where the dorm is.
So not used to seeing him with dark hair. He's such a beautiful person.
Because he sleeps at the studio. As outrageous as that sounds, Hongjoong does actually sleep in his studio a lot. Hongjoong loves learning more about his craft, and even spent extra time in Los Angeles after their 2022 tour to learn from a few producers here. Hongjoong is very serious when he writes Ateez's songs. He sees it as an opportunity to make a statement about life, love, and loss. He likes to write about the struggles. Make a statement about life, love, and loss. He likes to write about the struggle.
Don't comfort me. It might make me cry. Spilling blood just enough, hot to die, and thank the rough youth that will be remembered in the future. Passion, young, fever. I know it's not my fault. I'm living and doing well. I'm eating and living well. Don't worry, Mom and Dad are doing well. That's right. I'm happy. I'm the one. I've been chosen. Even if sometimes when it's empty like this, I hold onto the corner of an empty room and cry. Confession to someone without a desire, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. On behalf of an uncertain, echoing lullaby. Wow, that's beautiful.
All face in life, but also all the ways that we overcome them.
For you. So is this the Celebrate song? Celebrate for you, yeah. How do you feel when you face the mirror? Congratulations for being born as you. Celebrate for you, you. For being born and living as you. We celebrate for you. Oh my God, you guys, you know if I keep reading, I'm gonna cry. But we do not care, because I'm not alone now. I don't need a lot of metaphor, because you're here to share this vision now. Every time I saw the sunset, I was afraid every night, but I'm not afraid anymore, because you're in the dark.
You'll find many people crying to the song.
It's like, it doesn't matter. The dark may be scary, but it's not scary. Oh, don't make me cry. Why am I always like this? I'm cheating on myself. Don't make me worse. I just need one word. What I want someone to say to me, even if it's a lie, you don't have to worry. You're doing great. Just keep it up, just like you do now. No matter what some people say, no matter what some people hate, no matter what the things that make you sick.
He writes.
Thanks of all the Kennys. Why is my life so dark? Why always make me hard? A lost heart, the burden on my shoulders. Let's wait a little longer. Even if it's cold, it's going to rise sooner or later. Let's wait and see. All right.
Not only is Hongjoong a top-notch producer and songwriter, but he reforms clothes and many other items. 18s love to see the most recent thing he takes and transforms. Hongjoong often uses his reforming to make a statement, which shows in the jacket he reformed while he was in America and wore to the Grammy Museum that said, "No one like me."
Yes,
Hongjoong loves encouraging people, and he loves people in general. He is a part of multiple social justice movements like the Polished Man campaign, which goal is to end child abuse. This is why you'll see him having one painted nail all the time. He is always thinking of ways to give back to the world and make 18s happy. He even made us a non-copyrighted vlog soundtrack and organized his own photography exhibition just for 18s and donated all the proceeds to charity.
Wow. That's nice. It's his photo exhibition. These are his photos. Nice family photo with his dad and brother.
Some other hobbies Hongjoong
Route
has
66.
is taking pictures
Get
and
your
making
kicks.
covers of his favorite songs. His most recent busking session included multiple covers of songs from artists he loves.
Can we
like
just talk? Did they just call this a busking session? As if he's on, like, Santa Monica Pier? Just busking? Oh my god, this is like a full-on performance right here.
David Bowie and Michael Jackson.
Cool.
He has also made more official covers with his personal content by
Official
Hongjoong.
covers. He's creative. Cool.
Hongjoong is a standout rapper and very versatile in his style.
Song to the beat. Oh my god, he's so hot. I love the light sticks. They're so cute.
His trademark is the laugh, giggle, or chuckle he
Yes,
makes
the laugh,
before
the
he
giggle, or
begins his
chuckle,
verse.
yes. Yes, boys. Ugh. Pirate King. This is the best montage ever. Thank you.
Many people find
Thank
that
you.
if they hear Hongjoong laugh in a song, it is a guarantee that it's going to be amazing. Hongjoong is also a low-key singer. He sings in a lot of Ateez songs, which is why his style is so versatile. He likes to play around and test his limits when it comes to song creation.
Cutie. It's a big bang G-Dragon song. Okay.
When you watch an Ateez stage, one thing you will undoubtedly notice is the almost crazy presence Hongjoong brings to the stage. When he performs, it is an automatic party. His facial expressions are very animated and range from extremely fun to extremely scary, depending on the song.
Yo. That's not face, I don't know what it is.
Because of this, he earned himself a role as part of Ateez's Demon Line, which you'll find out more about later. But it is important to note that Hongjoong is very capable in dancing as well.
You don't say. Oh. Ooh, beautiful.
Hongjoong speaks and understands English the most out of the group, and helps translate for the members during American interviews. Though Hongjoong is extremely hardworking, recently you can notice that he allows himself to have fun and let out tension. And this makes Ateez
Sorry, I just want to see the ball. What does that mean? I don't know.
very happy because we all think he works too hard.
Aww.
Lastly, if there is
Yeah,
anything
he's
you
so
should know about
beautiful.
Hongjoong, it is that his love for Ateez spans the length of the Milky Way. Everything he does is for us and to us. He loves talking to us and believes that we hung the stars in the sky. Recently, during the American tour, Hongjoong said something to Ateez that has now really become a foundational quote from Ateez to Ateez.
I would say no matter where you are and
he's so
who
cute.
you are and what you become, we will always be there by your side. Like this. So, okay, 18 years. Hey, don't
Stop.
cry. Don't cry. If you cry, so don't cry. So, 18 years. You will stay with us like this, right?
You gonna hit me like that? Of all the Kennys, you gonna type it again? Too much. Seonghwa! The dragon. I'm starting to get that vibe. There was something about the gorilla teaser 2 when he came out. Okay, let's pause. Yes, I was getting that vibe. Very, very dragon. Okay, we have an April 3rd, 1998. So yes, he is the other 98 liner. Vocalist, visual. Yes, he is. Unofficial sub rapper. He's 5'10". All right. And he is an ENFJ. Okay, so you are extroverted, you're intuitive, feeling, and judging. I like the combination. Okay. We've got no acronym for him. I don't know if he's an A or a T. Does ENFJs just not get those? Or are those just for us eyes? Oh, they're gonna keep re-showing me all these things I've read
Seonghwa
already and
was the fifth
cried
member
about.
to join Ateez.
He's cute.
He was close to giving up because he felt that he wasn't good enough. When the director of his dance school told
Why
him
is he
about a
so
boy his
pretty?
age who was working very hard, this gave Seonghwa the
Oh, he's
energy
beautiful.
to keep practicing. Seonghwa ended up auditioning to KQ. Later on, Seonghwa found out that Hongjoong was the boy his director told him about, and the one that indirectly gave him the strength to keep going. Ateez like to say that Hongjoong and Seonghwa debuting in Ateez together was
Destiny.
for all intents and purposes, Seonghwa is the mother of the group.
Oh, mom and pop,
Now,
98ers.
if you're following along, this would mean that he is married to Hongjoong.
Mom and dad.
일단 엄마 아빠 가운데 앉아야지.
그래, 엄마 아빠 가운데 앉고.
엄마,
야,
나
자식,
아빠.
야, 자식놈들. 들어와.
오.
야, 엄마 아빠 큰 아들, 둘째 아들,
둘째
둘째 아들. 그래요. 야.
Oh my god,
Which
you guys are
tracks,
falling.
because while Hongjoong and Seonghwa don't have a vast set of idol friends, they are each other's best idol friend. Seonghwa helps Hongjoong in controlling the craziness of the group. Though Hongjoong teases and acts like he doesn't like Seonghwa, they actually mean a lot to
Aren't
each
you
other.
guys friends yet? No.
One of Ateez's songs, Thank You, was written by Hongjoong to Seonghwa to express
thanks?
all the things he couldn't say to him.
Thank you.
Seonghwa and Hongjoong have one of the most popular ships, which is called Seongjun.
Seongjun.
They are not as
Mots.
vocal
Yeah, they
about
like to call
it,
themselves
but if you
mots.
look closely at their interactions, you'll see their amazing friendship.
Oh. Seonghwa
Seonghwa
is
the
so
second half
beautiful.
of the 98 line and the oldest member in Ateez.
Sweet
Though Seonghwa
Jesus,
is
he's
both
gorgeous.
the oldest member and the mother of the group, it would be hard to pick him out of a lineup next to the 99-liners. He seamlessly fits in well with the 99-liners because of his ability to be very playful and bordering on chaotic on occasion.
Oh no! Oh my god.
One thing you will hear constantly
Very,
about Seonghwa is his
Matrix
ability to
Morpheus
help
glasses.
members through tough times. He is a source of comfort for
sense
many of the
tingling.
members, and Wooyoung himself
Oh my
said
God,
that he
his
goes to
face.
Seonghwa for comfort. Seonghwa is one of the most caring people, and he extends this to all Ateenies. In fact, Seonghwa calls us his stars. This has more meaning when you learn that Seonghwa's name means to be a star.
On the first tour, I did say, you guys were brighter than the star. Remember me?
Remember me?
But now I see that you are the light of the star.
Aww.
I'm always giving you.
Surprisingly, the Seonghwa you
he's
see
so
today
gorgeous.
was nowhere to be found years ago. It took a long time to get him to the place he is today, self-esteem-wise. Seonghwa said that, pre-debut, he used to grow out his hair to hide his eyes and face because he didn't like the way he looked.
God.
He would practice really early in the morning or really late at night because he was afraid of someone hearing him sing. Now, he says, because of all of the love Ateenies have shown him, he has learned how to love himself. Even more, according to the members and Seonghwa himself, he is the most likely to be caught taking a selfie. He couldn't imagine it before.
Love that face now, right? Serve. Oh, it's hitting me. It's hitting me. It's hitting me. Oh, I feel very similar. I was recently talking with a family member who came into town to visit and was showing me pictures. And I was just looking at like the mass of pictures they take. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Like you have all these things of your life. And, you know, I'm very similar. I don't like to take pictures of myself. When I look at someone like him, who's like in my mind so freaking beautiful, stunning, to think that he had those feelings about himself. It's like anyone. You never know what is going on in someone else's shoes. You never know. I'm glad that he loves to take selfies now because that face needs to be photographed. I mean, come on.
But because Ateenies call him handsome so
Yes,
often,
he's so handsome.
he said he is able to see himself as handsome now.
그러면 일단은 요상이가 방금 질문했으니까 제가 성화한테
Yeah.
성화 Who is the visual of
The visual.
Ateez?
Maybe.
Maybe? Yes.
Seonghwa is known for his amazing vocals and his outrageous performance abilities. Like Hongjoong, the person Seonghwa becomes is a 180 from who he is off
Okay,
stage.
so he's a demon. He's a demon line. Yeah. Yes.
Seonghwa is the second member of Ateez's demon line. This title is rightly earned once you see for yourself his burning expressions, swift tongue movements, and
Swift
graceful
tongue
dance
movements.
moves. Though Seonghwa debuted as a singer, he auditioned to KQ as a rapper.
Interesting.
Recently, though, Seonghwa has gotten multiple chances to put his shockingly great rap skills out in
Yeah?
the open. He has rapped on multiple songs, and Ateenies are absolutely obsessed with the persona of rapper
Okay.
Seonghwa.
Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. He's rapping Mingi's part. Yes. His eyes are so beautiful. Yes. And then he goes to that. Okay, Seonghwa, I see you.
Another thing you might hear a lot of is how physically
Yes.
perfect Seonghwa is. We're not
Yes.
kidding. At a glance, it is quite obvious that Seonghwa has the most perfect teeth. But one thing that can't be
His
seen from afar
profile
are his perfect
is
hands,
insane.
lips, and nose. The Ateez staff claim the same, and Seonghwa himself also boasts of his perfect hands.
I'm gonna be in love
One
with
of
him after
Seonghwa's
this.
hobbies and passions is his love of ASMR.
Oh God.
when each member of Ateez created their own series based on
No,
things
it's
that
not pouring
interested
the water,
them.
getting on the chair and making
Seonghwa took
different
it upon
sounds by
himself
making it
to
higher.
create ASMR videos that were as funny as they were satisfying.
It's amazing.
Both Ateez and Ateez compare Seonghwa to a dragon, namely Toothless.
Toothless.
The dragon from the movie How to Train Your
Oh,
Dragon.
okay. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Seonghwa bears a striking resemblance to Toothless and has received countless plushies of
Oh
the
my
dragon.
gosh, that's a lot of plushies.
A skill not a lot of people know about Seonghwa is his makeup expertise.
Really? You see
According
his
to
face?
Seonghwa, he used to love putting makeup on when he was young. And he said, in a recent variety show, Stressor Things, when he was tasked to apply makeup on a ghost, that he was good at makeup. Seonghwa is
ghost.
also known to be very current on K-pop girl groups. He knows a lot of their choreographies and is praised for covering them very
Cool.
well.
Yes.
All in all, Seonghwa is someone you want by your side during both the good times and the bad times.
The growing pain of youth is not something that you go through alone. Ateez are as bright as stars. Okay, Yunho, the golden retriever. He's gonna be cute. Yunho, Jong. Okay. March 23rd, 1999, main dancer, vocalist, 6'1". Everyone keeps telling me, like, if you saw Jongho and Yunho standing together, you would know the difference because he is, like, the tallest, okay? And he is an ENFJ. All right, we've got a lot of NFs so far. A lot of intuitive feelers as the, like, combined trait amongst the group. Right, extrovert, intuitive, feeling, and judging. Cute. Dang. Yeah, like when I look right there, it's like he looks nothing like him to me. Maybe it's just because now I'm starting to know the difference between their faces, and so it's becoming more like they look, less alike to me.
Before we begin talking about
Alright, let me just
Ateez's
jump back.
golden
You know I
retriever,
want to hear what he said. I hope Tinies, who are my everything, are always happy. I hope you can get all this energy from me.
golden retriever, I mean Yunho. I should begin by saying that Yunho is everyone's dog. I mean boyfriend. I mean husband. Honestly, he is all of those things. Shockingly enough, his birthday is actually on World Puppy
World
Day.
Puppy Day.
귀엽죠? 멍멍이 같아. 여기 열심히 골든 리트리버. 아니 뭐해?
There to make you smile.
뽑았냐면 대형견 같았어. 그런 매력이 있는 것 같아서.
왜 이렇게 윤호를 사랑스러운 눈빛으로
Looking at with hard eyes.
Something that
He
is
is
often
very
said on
good-looking.
Ateeny Twitter is that everyone has a bias, but everyone's boyfriend is Yunho. Yunho was the second member to join KQ. He joined 6 months after Hongjoong through an audition as a dancer and trained to become a vocalist and the main dancer.
Hey, dancer.
Not only is Yunho Aeteeny's ideal husband, but Yunho is beloved by all the members. At the risk of sounding like a cheesy teen movie, everyone wants to be Yunho or be with Yunho. Ateez's members often say that he is one of the nicest people ever. He has the perfect height. He is amazingly talented. And he never loses his smile.
He's cute.
This gift of happiness is something Yunho uses for the good of everyone. Ateez says that when everyone is losing energy, Yunho is the one to cheer them up and energize them. His goal for Ateez is to be a vitamin for us, and I can't think of anything that describes him better.
하면서 사실 멤버들이 그때그때 텐션이 떨어지거나 조금 힘든 시기들이 있었는데 윤호는 그런 거 좀 아랑곳하지 않고 좋은 텐션으로 이렇게
He's so
드라마를
good
나올
looking.
수 있게 노력해준 것 같아서 너무 고맙고 그런 거에 대해서 따로 언급은 안 하지만 다 알고 있으니까 앞으로도 잘 부탁한다고 얘기하고 싶어. 고마워.
Just one look at Yunho's smile
He is very
or funny
tall.
move he does
He
to
looks
make
so
you
big in
laugh
that car.
will have you forgetting why you were sad to begin with. An example of Yunho's encouraging spirit is a quote from him that said, "My self-motivating phrase is that I wake up every day and tell myself I can do it." He said that there is nothing you can't do when you put your mind to it. Yunho is one of the funniest members of Ateez, and the weirdest. Though Yunho is the first of the 99 liners and one of the oldest. What is great about him is that he doesn't mind coming off as odd if it means he is being true to who he is, or if it is to make someone happy. He once asked Ateez if they would still love him if he pooped. The answer was an unsurprising yes, and Yunho responded with I know, I trust Ateez. Though Yunho has the superpowers to make any situation funny, he is not always a playful person. He is very hardworking and serious about his craft. Something you will find about Yunho as you venture further into the world of Ateez is that he is extremely competitive. Which for him is okay, because Yunho hardly loses. The members call him lucky, and Yunho has confirmed that luck time and time again.
Oh my god, what is this? That was legitimate murder. Oh my god. These games crack me up. I'm frustrated. You clueless baby. Okay, just trying to understand what each other is saying but not hear.
A standout fact about Yunho is that he is an astonishingly great dancer. Being tall presents its own challenges to dancing, but Yunho seems to overcome them all with ease. During their training in Los Angeles, Yunho was the only member chosen by a choreographer at Millennium to record the dance video they would upload to YouTube. Yunho was also the only member to record a solo dance performance video to add to the 3 KQ Fellas performance videos. Yunho's dance skills are something all the members aspire to. According to Ateez, Yunho helps them all with learning the choreography straight from the beginning.
Funny.
Because
I know
his
that's not
body
his voice.
has
I
already
know that's not him.
memorized the moves. Yunho is very exact with his movements and catches the technicalities of a choreography almost immediately. This gives him a strong advantage in pulling off a powerful performance on stage.
So good with his limbs.
Like the last 2 members I have already mentioned, in what seems to be the theme of Ateez, Yunho is also an excellent performer.
Don't. Oh my god. Yeah. Ooh. What? This performance looks insane. Oh my gosh. Very wolfy, I love it.
Something that has been the topic on the minds of many an A-teenie on Twitter. Is Yunho receiving more recognition for his dance skills? So, if you are an A-teenie or plan on becoming one, please show our Yunho a lot of love. Yunho is also known for his golden vocals. His voice can range from a lower tone to a smoother high tone, and each sound is blissful.
Okay, nice low range. Ooh, yeah, nice high range.
If it doesn't already seem like Yunho is perfect, Yunho is also an actor. He recently played a main role in his first drama, Imitation, and he did an amazing job.
Okay, maybe that's whatever clip I saw that said Jongho.
마하 옆에 친구로는 오래 있으려고요.
Wow. Oh, he's so good looking.
긴장 놓지 마시라고요. 너무 여유로 보이시길래.
I'll say those sound like fighting words to me.
Acting is something Yunho has always wanted to pursue, and he plans to see where his acting career will take him. Also, Yunho, along with Hongjoong, served as a DJ for season 3 of Idol Radio. According to the group, Yunho is the one most likely to be caught playing video games. He wears this badge proudly and has no problem admitting to it. He likes to play in his room and does so a lot when he has free time. Yunho is an avid fan of Harry Potter and Spider-Man. Rather than an idol, His true dream is to be Spider-Man.
Oh, his true dream.
Okay. Spider-Man. With great power. Okay. Wow. Comes great responsibility.
Okay, Uncle Ben.
Yes! Yes!
I saw a web. I did.
Recently, on an interview Ateez did with Wired, we found out that Yunho is the only member of Ateez that has a license and can drive.
Oh, so a lot of people in
To
South
sum
Korea
everything
don't
up,
drive.
Yunho is
not
perfect
necessary.
and everyone should love him.
Whatever that song is, I like it. Will you still love me even if I poop? Me not prepared for a sappy message, and this is the one. Oh my god. Okay, Yeosang. The moving sculpture. Okay. Let's know about you, my friend. Okay. Why am I so bad with where the mouse ends up being? Oh my god. I just for the first time realized that this mouse totally moves from one computer to the next. Like I can technically be using it on both computers. How did I not know this? Okay. I also am doing a time check and we are at about halfway through and I am recording at about an hour and 19 minutes. They said pause. They said pause when you talk and laugh. Okay. June 15th is his birthday, 1999. He's a vocalist, lead dancer, visual. He's 5'9". All right, everyone is above my height. I like that. ISFP. Okay, so we've got a different one here. We've got a sensing, feeling, perceiver. After getting so excited by realizing that my mouse somehow can travel from one computer to the next, I'm sure because they're on the same iCloud, I also realized that the pause button, if I'm hanging out over here, will work on this one. And I just stopped my recording. So I get excited about technology and then it immediately thwarts me. It's like, you're excited that you can do this on both computers? Guess what? Okay, I'm getting too excited. Let me get back to it. I don't want to share a mouse right now. They're all so beautiful. Oh my god, so good looking. If I don't see Tiny even for 1 second, I can't live for 0 seconds. I should always be together.
Yeosang was the 6th member to join.
Stop, what are you saying? I should always be together with Tiny every day. Oh,
Yeosang was
so
the
cute.
6th member to join Ateez.
Okay, 6th member.
He started off as a trainee under Big Hit Entertainment when he
Yes.
was 17, but he later made the decision to leave. At that time, he received offers
someone
from
else,
6
right?
different companies and ended up choosing KQ. He became a visual, vocalist, and lead dancer in the group. Hongjoong said, in an interview, that the team leader at KQ put in a lot of effort to get Yeosang to join them. The thing about Yeosang is that he has a kind of inconspicuous type of humor. You might not notice him immediately because he is not one to make himself the center of attention. But
I
he is
see you, Harley
naturally
Quinn.
funny, and his humor is very much underrated.
Bring that sexy back. Is this humor? Because I like it. Oh, please forget.
Yeosang makes a lot of people laugh because he is very okay with and very good at exposing people. He is known on occasion to be very savage.
멋있는 맏형.
미안.
청소 잘하는데 왜? 형 평소에 무대에서 춤추고 노래하는 모습이 너무 멋있는 것 같아.
Usually it's really cool.
근데 성화 형, 제발 우리 안무 중에 가만히 있는 안무 하면
Oh, this is the tongue.
혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면 안 돼.
I shouldn't have done that. Forget that.
이게 심었거든.
Okay, I'm sorry, I just want to read the... It's facts, babies. You might as well admit it now. Just you wait, they're about to show us.
우리 여상 씨.
저 있었습니다.
언제 사라지고 싶었습니까?
우영 씨를 처음 만났을 때.
Wooyoung.
But this does not dismiss his sweet
He's
and
cute.
effervescent personality. He is quite like an angel. That is, when he is not busy calling someone out. The
Savage
members
angel.
themselves, though, say that Yeosang doesn't have the ability to hurt anyone, doesn't get angry, and is the purest one in the group. Yeosang is able to fool most people into believing that he is not as undomesticated as the rest of the group. But when you really get to know him,
Will you guys talk about Ateez being on crack and things like that? I could see it in your fandom. This guide.
you'll find that he is not as normal as he first appears to be.
Oh my god. You bit off the head of all the gummy bears!
Yeosang once told Ateez that if he is nervous for something, he pretends that he is in a simulation and that nothing is real. While that is a really helpful tip, we can all admit that is not the usual answer someone would give. But then again, when asked, Yeosang said that he thinks he is the only one who is normal among the 99 liners. While Yeosang takes the role of the most domesticated of the undomesticated 99 liners, what kind of animal he is a topic of heavy debate.
Okay.
Yeosang has always been given the title of a Maltese because of his softness and resemblance. But recently, Yeosang has declared that he is not a Maltese but a Doberman.
A Doberman?
This drastic switch in breed has found a lot of pushback. Most fans still call him a Maltese, which you'll find on their page.
I can see it with like the angular facial features.
But he insists on being called a Doberman. When he is rightly
I can see
called
that in the face.
he is very happy. So if you ever have the honor and privilege of meeting Yeosang, please call him a Doberman. The reason for this switch up from Yeosang can probably be attributed to the fact that over the past year, he has grown tremendously both on the inside and out. Both his newly found confidence and biceps are something fans have picked up on. According to Ateez, Yeosang, along with Sam, are most likely to be caught at the gym. So, I suppose to him, the shy Maltese has transformed into a strong Doberman.
I see it.
Yeosang is often introduced and referred to as a moving sculpture, and when you see him, the reason is clear. He is very distinctly pretty, and multiple of the members even said that when he first arrived at KQ, they were intimidated because he was so good-looking. Something that makeup hides from our sight is Yeosang's beautiful birthmark on the side of his face.
I learned about the birthmark.
Fans love when he is barefaced, because it is one of the very few opportunities we get to see his birthmark. When you peruse Ateez's discography, you might not notice Yeosang's voice. This is because he did not get a lot of parts in songs early in Ateez's career. Though while in the beginning he was more on the shy side, he has bloomed tremendously both in vocal skills and dance, and has stated multiple times over the years that he wants more opportunities in their songs to showcase his voice. It really shows just how much Yeosang has grown both on the outside and inside. Because now his presence on stage can be felt from across a stadium. Yeosang has an extremely intense stare that he uses to his advantage when he performs. Many fans and non-fans alike say that Yeosang has very deep eyes, and it is this feature that makes him even more powerful. Now that we hear Yeosang more often, we are able to fully appreciate his rich deep voice. Not unlike Mingi, Yeosang's voice, both when he sings and talks, is very full and very deep. This quality enriches every lyric he sings and sends a shiver down your spine, because it flows as smooth and as thickly as honey.
Ooh, I love the description. You guys have a nice logo.
His tremendous vocal ability should not take away from the fact that, like the rest of the members of Ateez, Yeosang's dancing skills are remarkable and stand out on stage. Just like his stare and his voice, his performance skills and presence on stage is resolute and absolutely noteworthy.
Serve it. His face is great. even from the difference from that clip, the earlier clip to this, how much he bulked up. He was so skinny in that first clip, but not the first one.
Yeosang has been an MC on SBS MTV's The Show since March 2nd, 2021. Yeosang leads as the oldest of the trio of MCs, and he has his own segment titled Uncommon Dance Lessons.
Oh, cool. Who are these people?
Yeosang's funny and bright personality shines in his role as MC. So if you would like to see more of Yeosang, tune into the show every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Korean time, of course. Yeosang's favorite food is chicken, and while that might not seem important, it is to him.
I'm hungry now.
Something else you should know about Yeosang is that he created a character called Hetman, and 8teenies love to see the different variations and emotions Hetman has. To end, I want you to know that according to Yeosang, he will forever be your chicken leg.
My chicken leg! Not chicken leg! I will forever be your chicken leg. Oh, I appreciate you, all of the Kennys, because the first set of quotes really got me down, and I appreciate all the smiles right now. Oh. Oh, San. Okay, the mountain, which is that's why I saw his lines with a little mountain icon when it was on Twitter. I'm translating. Okay. Chwasan. Okay. Oh. Every single one of them. Attractive. July 10th, 1999. Lead vocalist. Unofficial performer. 5'9". Okay, and he is an INFP. All right. We know what that means, right, by now? Have I said it enough? He is intuitive. He is introverted, well, like flip it, introverted, intuitive, and then he's feeling and he is perceiving. Definitely still outweighed by introverts. I feel like you're a chameleon, San. I feel like every time I see you, you look different. Still hot every single time. I love you so much today, and I love you even more tomorrow.
The first thing you should know about Mountain, or
Abs.
San, as some people like to call him, is that he is not human.
Not human.
Just kidding. Maybe. San was the fourth member to join Ateez.
Okay, number 4.
He came to Seoul on his own all the way from his hometown Namhae. Though he was good at singing, San came to KQ with no dance experience and had to work very hard to improve his skills enough to debut.
Really?
Now, we can see
right there.
all of his hard work did not go to waste, as he has been given titles such as The Man Who Will Raise the Standards of K-Pop Performance by journalists.
Oh, so cute.
At first glance, when watching him perform, the thought that pops into most people's mind is how can anyone perform the way he does? San is renowned for his inexplicable performance expertise. Not only does he move his body in ways that would otherwise break the bones of any normal human being.
Okay. Nope.
Not only does he move his body in ways that would otherwise break the
Sweet
bones
Jesus,
of any
that's
normal
awesome.
human being.
Okay, so an answer, right? He's the opener. Da, 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 thunder, right? He's the opener. And I clocked this. He, like, even the movements, like, he's on that table and he's doing all these little body movements that it's almost like he's jerking, but, like, he's dancing into, like, every single eon of his body. It blew me away. Just had to clock that for a second. I saw that.
But it seems that just like having a clear choreography for a song, San also creates his own face choreography.
Yes.
San has said that he thinks deeply about what the song is trying to say and then embodies that. He says that he tries to tell a story with his dancing and facial expressions.
See, like just every single ounce of his movement is felt. It feels intentional. Ooh. Oh, I love it.
This is extremely evident when he performs Ateez's song in
Yes!
section. He has a look of loss, longing and tragedy on his face and really makes you experience the song with him.
Into the song, I lower it down. Trying to wake up from a dream. No, no call for you right now. Declined. What time is it? Yeah, it is late. Not late, but... I love the intricacy in all of his movements.
형이 말대로 체이스하려는 대상을 잡으러 갔어요. 난 거기서 깬 줄 알았지. 하지만 이것은 정말 인셉션이었던 거라고 그이 다시 알고 다시 빠지게 됐어.
Why is Seonghwa so freaking beautiful? Yes.
It seems that he never loses his character in a song and has endless energy. Unsurprisingly, San is the third member of Ateez's demon line. San's switch when a stage begins is so dramatic that it is very hard not to notice.
Yes. Act my man. Yes. And second acting. And then he's like,
due to this,
I'm good.
One of his nicknames is actually Satan. It
Satan.
is also worth noting that San's flexibility is in part due to the fact that he is a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo.
Third degree?
San's natural ability to always show some type of expression or emotion on his face, whether he is in the back or in the center, has garnered a lot of attention from fans, experts, sunbaeans, and hobeis. It has come to the attention of Ateez.
I am entranced. I am entranced. Okay, San surpasses the human body's expected capabilities. His high level of strength and flexibility are impressive. He can be center in any given performance. Leah Kim, top class choreographer about pre-debut San. Oh, it's the comments. Okay, so list of known idols that have San as their role model. Admire, praise him. TXT's Subin, The Boys' Eric and Sunwoo, SF9 Zuho, Gravity's Taeyoung, Elas, Wonhyuk, Drippins, Alex, Precious's Lisu, Climax's Taehoon, Two's Jaeyu, A Week's Logan, F Fables, oh that's an interesting name, Hojun, Six's Hyunsuk, NXT's Rohyun. I can't read it with this line, so I'm just gonna push play now. Pentagon's Yunho.
Many artists in the K-pop industry look up to San because of his unusual and indelible performances. Many younger artists, peers, and sunbaeans have mentioned San as a source of inspiration when they perform. Watching a San fan cam always holds amazing surprises, and this is something most people have noticed.
Sweet Jesus, these boys. Oh, Junho. Oh my god. Jongho at the waist. I will never forget Jongho's voice now.
San's fan cams have been named on the top
so
100 list of the most viewed male K-pop idol fan cams.
You know I like abs.
Coming in as number 24 for his Studio Kung Fireworks fan cam and number 16 for his Wonderland and Hala Hala fan cams, surpassing 1 million views. San is very critical of himself and always looks for ways to be better and do better.
Oh, I love the long
This
hair.
is why, in his
Long
free
hair
time,
mullet.
he uses YouTube to review both live stages and his fan cams.
During his
He likes to look for mistakes and ways that he can do better next time. Most people are often distracted by his performance abilities, but San's vocals are exceptionally impressive. His voice is used in songs for very high falsettos, low tones.
The range on these kids. Nice,
And my personal
low in
favorite,
that
raspy
chest.
and gritty parts.
Yes, versatility.
One of the most shocking things to discover as a new 18 is San's intense duality. He is as affable as he is remarkable. Anyone who knows San knows that he is extremely caring and has a childlike, innocent quality to him.
너무 이건 이상하게 나오는데? 이렇게 하면 너 이렇게 나오지?
Ooh. Come over here. Do
This
that for
is
me.
why
That
he is
would
often
feel very
treated
nice.
like the unofficial maknae.
Unofficial
San
maknae.
is extremely passionate when it comes to sharing all the love he has to give. And he makes sure to extend this enormous amount of love to all his members and every single 18. San loves physical touch, and it is this love language that he often uses to display his love to members. He is also constantly giving out amazing advice to 18s to encourage us and raise our spirits so we don't.
Since you surely made your best choice at the moment, don't regret your day. This is something I want to say to everyone, including myself. I'm not sure if your day was happy, but even if it's trivial small, one by one, there are happy things. You're the most precious one in the world. No one can say otherwise. You may think you're stuck for a while, but it's a mountain that you can go over quickly. Saw on the mountain. It's okay to cry if you want to cry, Tinies. It doesn't make you weak. Thank you, son. I need that.
Don't give up.
You're beautiful. You're
And
beauty
he is
cutie.
by
I saw that one previously, but I just want to see it again. You're beautiful. You're beauty cutie. And you have a warm heart. All of that, everything. You got it.
Give up. And he is, by far, one of the biggest hype men ever.
You know what I'm saying? It's all Mingi. DJ throw the beat, man, yo. Hey, look at that. Boochie, batch, boochie, yeah. Bridget, do the, make it, do the, move.
Fingers to the
good. 좋아. Put your ass down, bam, bam. 번거지 미리 벗겨져서
All these qualities are why on April 14, 2021, San was selected to be an ambassador of his hometown, Namhae.
So beautiful.
Though San is very intimidating on stage, he is very much like an endless ball of sunshine and energy. He has so much of it that it often comes out very erratically. Hongjoong testified that San was the reason Ateez's jumping ban was instituted in their trainee days.
연습생 때 생활 규칙이 있었는데
Okay, trainee days.
규칙 중에
No
하나가
jumping.
밖에서
All right, he's the jumper.
그러니까 사진 때문에
He's the one who ruined
규칙이었어요.
jumping for everybody.
진짜 걷다가 링가르디
Wingardium Leviosa.
나무 위에 한번 터치해보고 막 이런.
저는 진짜 그거 해가지고 거 아니에요? 이렇게 움츠려서 약간 다른 일인 척하고.
No, Jongho, not saying he took cover and pretended not to know him. When San forgot the jumping ban. Oops, sorry.
San also breaks out into song extremely often, but he still hits his notes as effortlessly as water flowing out of a faucet.
Cheeks. The cheeks for me always tell the tale of if I'm enjoying myself because they'll start to hurt.
귀 왼쪽에서 피가 날
Big
것
fat
같아.
cheeks.
너 아까부터 계속 하고 있어.
Holy.
You don't think I'm nowhere to you down.
Lastly, I want to let you
All those
know
covers sound
that
beautiful.
San has dimples that could make anyone fall in love with just a smile. So, it's okay if you already did.
Is it too late now to sing 좋은 선곡인데.
Your smile is so beautiful. Please never stop smiling. Oh. Great job so far of all the Kennys. I'm thumbs upping you already. I still got like 30 minutes. How much am I clocking on time on my actual recording? I'm fairly certain I'm at 2 hours. All right, my boy. Oh wait, I can't pause because on this one, so much going on now with somehow my shared screens. August 9th, 1999. Main rapper, main dancer, 6 foot. Ooh. That's a big boy. ENTP. Okay, so you're an extroverted, intuitive, thinking. We haven't had a lot of T's, right? I feel like we've had a lot of F's, a lot of feeling. Okay, you're thinking. I used to be a T as well. I changed though. I think I changed. Yeah. F. No, not F. Me F. T. P. Perceiving. Cool. Okay. Did you just stop that ball with your hand? You are hot. I didn't even realize that. I know that picture, like I've seen it. I didn't realize that was Mingi.
The very first thing I think of when I think of Mingi is that he is the most adorable person on earth.
Really?
Looking at him on stage, that must sound very strange.
Yes, because he looks hot.
But allow me to explain.
I wouldn't say adorable.
민기야 날 가져.
Mingi, take me. Oh, he's cute. Wow, fall in love with him.
마지막으로 모자 귀엽죠? 안경 귀엽죠? 저도 귀엽죠?
At first glance, Mingi does not seem that disparate from the rest of the 99 liners, especially on stage. But Mingi is actually quite shy and reserved.
Interesting. He's
Though
an E,
he
but
has
he's
his own
shy.
bouts of random shouting and chaotic dancing, especially when he is around the people he loves. Mingi often takes a background role when in a group setting.
여러분, 이거 갈 때까지 간 거예요.
여기는 이 콘.
저희가 아직까지 2개 시켜 먹은 데에서 없었어요.
감상평을 꼭 듣고 싶은 사람이 있습니다. 민기 씨 한번 이 감상평.
Yes, Mingi.
주인공은 조용히 하는 거죠. 네. 주인공 굳이 자기가 얘기하면은 좀 그러니까. 왜냐면 뭘 해도 주인공이에요. 그러니까요.
Who's whispering?
This is not to say he isn't the brightest person in the
so
world.
good looking.
His smile lights up any dark room,
Yes.
and when he is happy, all is at peace in the world. Mingi takes friendship quite seriously, puts a lot of effort into it, and can get offended when his feelings aren't reciprocated to the same degree.
또 서운해하는 민기 씨.
또 왜 이걸 왜 서운해 근데?
별 어이가 없네.
아 이게 왜?
와, 너 진짜로.
아니 이걸 왜 서운해하는 거야? 아니 왜?
티는 어쩔 수 없어.
봐봐요.
Mingi's the only. Wait, hold on. You know I need to clock everything, guys. Now, Mingi's the only member of Ateez that has a T. Yes, yes. I was just saying yes. So they always attribute his reason and logic thinking to it. Okay.
리스도 같이 찍자.
This is a really great guy. Obviously, you guys are.
내가 같이 하자고 한 거 아니에요? 팬이랑 에이팅이랑 약속한 거예요. 우영이랑. 그래.
Okay, so what did Wooyoung?
나도 이제 너한테 그 정도 안 하면 돼.
그냥 여기서 윤호 씨 반응은?
이거 좀
Okay, Yunho, what are you saying?
민기가 좀 지나치게 질투를 하는 게 경향이 있어요. 아, 질투는
What is this little hat on Yunho?
질투가 아니라 이거는 이제 서운한 거야? 나는 사람과의 관계를 되게 우선시하는데 너는
You tell him.
나 도덕적 의리를
아니
Yunho didn't choose Mingi. Or choose your best friend who would take your heart. Betrayer. Oh, I can't wait to watch Hongjoong.
This happens particularly with Yunho, Mingi's best friend of several
Tall
years. Mingi and Yunho, or Yoonji as fans call them, were best friends for 4 years before joining Ateez.
Oh, cool.
Mingi and Yunho actually auditioned for the company without the other knowing. Another semblance of fate working to bring Ateez together.
Destiny. That's
Mingi is
destiny.
known by the group as the one who is afraid of almost everything. It is quite funny to watch, and Ateez takes a lot of pleasure in it. Mingi is also known to lie to the point of hyperbole. Seriously, he is often claiming things that logically don't make any sense. Like the multiple times he has claimed he has never been afraid in his entire life, and proceeds to jump out of his skin because something scared him. He has also claimed that he has never lost before, even though his track record shows he is terrible at
I
games.
love a confident man.
Many of the lies Mingi tells tend to catch up to him quite quickly. In the behind-the-scenes video of Ateez's song Don't Stop, Mingi told the camera that he has never been cold in his life. Then proceeded to shiver because it was cold outside. Mingi's nickname is Princess, and he often bounces around when he is happy. Though in the past he was very frivolous, recently you can see a more mature atmosphere around him. Amusingly, though Mingi is extremely outdated and does not know how to work a lot of things, he is constantly exclaiming about how far the internet has come. Despite all of this, Mingi is actually much smarter and more serious than people give him credit for. He has written amazing raps in practically no time, which is what he did when he wrote his verse for Ateez's title track Answer, in a hotel room, a day before they had to record it. Mingi also participates in producing.
Okay, correction. Mingi has been getting into producing for years, but though we know he's been working on producing some songs, maybe his own, none have yet been released. Got it.
Ateez's songs, and just like Hongjoong, Mingi stayed longer in Los Angeles after their 2022 world tour to work with and learn from American producers. He writes all of his verses and truly takes the time to express his feelings when he does.
Okay.
Mingi, along with Hongjoong, is on the list of the top copyrighted idols. Like Hongjoong, Mingi has a trademark before his rap.
Fix on! Fix on!
Okay, I'm spinning. Your Fixon is back in the town. What's up?
Your Fixon is back in
He
town.
frequently says the phrase fix on before his verses to indicate to the listener not only that he is about to rap, but that they should focus and fix their attention on him.
I love it. I love it. Felt it.
I'm sure one of the very first things you noticed when you
Sweet
listened to an
mullet boys.
Ateez song
Why do I love these
was the
guys'
guy with the
mullets
deep
so
voice.
much?
That guy is Mingi.
Yes, his voice.
As someone
It's the
who saw
voice.
him in person, I can confirm that his voice truly is deeper than the Grand Canyon.
저는
Mingi also sometimes integrates singing into his verses. So much so that many people say that all 8 members of Ateez are great vocalists.
Yeah, he has a nice sing-song rap voice. Okay, has there been one I've not yet fallen in love with? I already knew I loved you, though. Leave your cold hands to me. Never let go.
Though Mingi is obviously not an official vocalist, this
My
does
favorite
not
hair.
stop him from loudly practicing to be the main vocalist of Ateez in his free time. Mingi is quite the performer, and his on-stage presence is very intimidating and profound. He pulls you in as soon as he begins to perform, and it is very hard to take your eyes off of him. His dance skills are incredible,
Oh,
and it
yes,
is clear
B-boy.
even from afar his obvious talent.
Yes. They look different in everything they do. Freaking A. Whoever does their makeup is amazing. They transform. Okay, wait, I just want to hear it again and see it again. Nope, nope, not enough. Not enough. So much pleather.
Something I wanted to make sure I touched on is the fact that Mingi went on hiatus from November 2020
Yes,
to
why?
September 2021 due to psychological anxiety.
Oh, I think I
Fans
remember
missed
this
him
now.
immensely, and everyone, especially
That's when I
Ateez,
started to like
felt
him
his
from the
absence the whole
before
time.
guide.
Mingi's hiatus is why you won't see him in multiple of Ateez's.
So in a prior guide, I do remember now that they're mentioning this, earlier I'd said, if you could remember 50 million years ago, in the same video, I had been wondering, like, did he get injured? Is that why he was on a hiatus? But now, remembering some of the guys that I've already watched, I do remember learning that he has suffered from anxiety. And as someone who has also suffered from anxiety, I definitely feel like that was kind of maybe when I started from being just all Hongjoong to then starting to be Hongjoong Mingi. Because I feel that connection with him and his deep voice and his beautiful face. But, you know, yeah, there's those things too.
Music videos and anything else they participated in.
He's so cute.
Some examples are the official music video for Ateez's title track Fireworks and also the entire Kingdom survival show.
Ooh.
But, as is to everyone's relief, Mingi is much better now.
So
and his break really
He
solidified
missed the entire kingdom, one of the entire kingdoms that they were on, one of the shows. Wow. That must have been hard for them to like perform that entire thing without him as their, you know, as their aide.
his importance in the lives of every Ateenie.
내가 많이 사랑해, 알겠지?
Me? I'm the one who controls time. Okay. You can control my time. Anytime. Anytime. Okay. Wooyoung, the facts. Okay. November 26, 1999, main dancer, vocalist, visual. All right, so he is 5'8", and he is an ENFJ. I also don't feel like they have a lot of ENFJ, like that combination. So he's extroverted, intuitive. They have a lot of intuitive folks, I'm telling you. Feeling, a lot of feeling, we know that as well. And judging. Okay, Wooyoung. You are also beautiful. You're all freaking models. Oh, wow. Let's be happy in any circumstances or problems that may occur. If you're happy that it's
Have you
okay.
ever met someone who deliberately goes out of their way to mess with you all the time? Yet, you can't help but love them. Then you must have met Wooyoung. Wooyoung is uncategorically mean, but he somehow is the only one that can flawlessly get away with it.
다들 아시죠? 저기 에이티즈는 리더 없으면 안 굴러가는 거. 넌 뭐야?
너 나한테 욕한 거 기억나?
뭔 소리 하는 거?
아니 너가 그랬어.
뭐라고?
너가 여러분 에이티즈 리더 없으면 안 되는 거 알죠? 이거 성화가 나는 너 뭐야?
진짜로?
오. 괜찮아. 너의 본심이었다.
That was your
아니
true
오시는
nature.
말.
Don't come here.
아.
Love! Seonghwa!
너 마음에 안 드는데?
너 오늘 나한테 잘못한 걸 생각해봐.
잘못한 거 없는데?
Think about what you did wrong to me
내
today.
앞에서 난 아무렇지 않은데? 그거 인정.
Though, Wooyoung never does it with the intention of being genuinely mean. And it usually is an indication of how close he feels to you. Wooyoung is an expert at ego and usually uses it to get away with something or to win a favor. This is especially true when Ateez shoot reality shows and Wooyoung wants the director or staff to grant a special request. Wooyoung has an extremely distinct laugh that can be recognized from behind a closed door. It is very high-pitched and usually accompanied by clapping. It is, in all seriousness, a trademark of Wooyoung.
에이티님 이따가 만나. 키즈가 기다리고 있어. 네 거야.
Wooyoung has a smile that makes you want to work hard just to see it. And no matter how much he teases you, you can't help but still love him.
딱 뜯어 돌려서 발굴 해준 다음에
Right off the bone.
Wooyoung is extremely loud and loves to be the center of attention. He is a textbook extrovert and flows in and out of conversations with strangers with practiced ease.
Okay,
This
true
is why
extrovert.
Wooyoung has the most idle friends among the members of Ateez. He is particularly close to TXT's Yunjun and Stray Kids Changbin.
Okay.
Something else that you might notice about Wooyoung is that he flirts with everyone.
Yes.
In fact, Wooyoung could probably make a robot fall in love with him. He knows the power he holds and has no problem with using it to his advantage. But, according to Wooyoung, he was naturally born that way and does not intentionally flirt.
Gentleman Pierce guessed their bias was, and he said, I think you're mine. Straight up mine.
All of Wooyoung's qualities really make the constant comparisons of him and a fox very accurate.
He's got those eyes.
Though it has never been officially said, it is quite obvious that Wooyoung's love language is physical touch. Out of all the members, Wooyoung is the one to initiate skinship the most. He loves to kiss and hug the members and is constantly attached to someone. More often than not, that person is San.
I really get touched.
San and Wooyoung are extremely close, to the point that they have matching tattoos that say amicus et aris, a Latin phrase that means
Friends.
a lifelong partner,
Forever? Yeah.
or a friend to the very end.
Very end.
Their ship name is Woosan, and unlike other ships in Ateez, Woosan actually coined it themselves and are very aware of its fandom.
They shipped their own
In a fan
name.
call with Wooyoung, a fan asked what the fandom name for Woosan was. So Wooyoung asked San who was, unshockingly, right beside him. They decided on P, which is the Korean word for rain because Woosan means umbrella in Korean. Wooyoung is also very close to Yeosang. The two have been friends for 8 years now. They knew each other before they joined Ateez, when they were trainees at Hybe, formerly known as
because there was the
Big
two of
Hit
them.
Entertainment.
Okay, yeah.
Yeosang left Hybe and auditioned for KQ.
So
Later,
Yeosang,
Wooyoung left Hybe and followed Yeosang to KQ because they promised each other that they would debut together. Wooyoung said that if he succeeded, he wanted to do it with Yeosang. And if he failed, he wanted to fail with Yeosang. This made Wooyoung the last member to join Ateez. Hongjoong said that if Wooyoung wasn't there, the members would not be as close as they are. And Mingi says that Wooyoung is the jewel of the group and completed Ateez. Wooyoung's skills were evident as a trainee and have become even better in the last 3 years. Wooyoung has put a tremendous amount of effort in elevating his dancing
easily
skills.
switch between each style.
Most people don't know, but Wooyoung had an extremely tough time as a trainee, and his audition for KQ was his last try before giving up on his dreams. Now, he has found true confidence in his abilities and even has a Studio Coom Artist of the Month to boast of.
Shut out. Have I been saying Studio Choom wrong this entire time? I know it's an AI generated speech, so maybe she said it wrong. But now she's got me thinking, have I been saying Studio Choom wrong and it's Studio Coom?
Predictable, you're an animal. I can't let you go. You're so
Like San, Wooyoung also showed up on the list of 100 of the most viewed fan cams of
They all
male
do that
K-pop
two-tone
idols,
hair so well
with his
whenever they do
Artist
it.
of the Month coming in as number 41. Recently, Wooyoung was even part of the opening performance for Mama 2021 that featured members of 6 fourth-generation idol groups. Wooyoung was also featured in the very first episode of Watch's Fill in the Blank documentary, where he opened up about things he has never told us and also danced to a song by Logic, the title to which is the number to the suicide hotline.
like my life ain't mine. Who can relate? Woo! I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine.
Yes, beautiful.
I want you to be alive.
Oh, that's beautiful. What the heck?
He is a top-tier
Who is he doing
performer,
that with?
and this is
Wow.
being recognized more and more. Though Wooyoung is very known for his dancing abilities, his vocals are enchanting as well. They often whisk you away in a soft cloud when you hear them.
So beautiful.
His voice is very light and wispy, and this delicacy is what makes it so satisfying to listen to him.
Flower, you're a flower.
Oh, baby, you gotta stop. See the
Wooyoung loves to cook and is the member most likely to be found
Man with
cooking
an
at the dorm.
apron is so attractive.
He likes to cook for the members and is always working on his cooking skills. Wooyoung is also
feed me 'cause
passionate
I don't
about
like
video
cooking.
editing, and he makes vlogs that record the daily lives of Ateez.
It's a big grape, actually. It's like ginormous. It looks so big in his mouth.
There are a lot of behind-the-scenes content, so I suggest you check them out.
You look so beautiful.
A stern warning as you get to know Ateez more. Be wary of looking too long at Wooyoung, because he just might make you fall in love.
Oh, okay, so that is Wooyoung. Okay, so I feel like I'm saying all this stuff. I'm telling you all of the goods of my thoughts in this journey that I've been taking on with Ateez thus far. But in the treasure video, there was something about his face. I had to put him in the thumbnail because he was so enchanting in that video. And I'm just realizing now, having seen that that's him. Wow. I'm starting to put things together, guys. Put it together. I didn't do anything wrong. I always do something wrong to you, so I'm fine. Jongho, the bear. My man with the voice. Well, he's also got a birthday close to mine, so he's a Libra. Okay, and he's the youngest. He's born in 2000. I'm like blind. It literally says main vocalist Maknae. October 12th, 2000, main vocalist Maknae, 5'9", and he's an interesting one. Okay, he's got a bunch of letters that combos that I haven't seen with other people. So he is ISFP. He is an introverted, sensing, feeling perceiver. Interesting. Feeler. He's got to be the type that really taps in with other people. And now he looks nothing like Yunho to me. Nothing. He looks so distinctly him. I hope that you take on your own challenges without being afraid. I love that.
For all intents and purposes, Jongho is the young of Ateez. Though he is the youngest and officially the Maknae, you could never tell from the way he acts.
안녕하십니까 이사님.
제가 이사가 아니고요. 들어온 지 얼마 안 돼가지고.
이쪽 이사님입니다.
안녕하세요.
네. 신석 박사입니다. 죄송합니다.
네. 들어온 지 이틀밖에 안 돼가지고요.
근손실이 있으면 안 되기 때문에 저 과자 안 치. 어디 회사에서 과자를 먹고 있어?
브랜드 토핑 바나나 and strawberry and Oreo.
So cute. And for syrup?
loop.
하지 마. 하지 마.
시작이라고 이제. 말하지 말라고.
Yes.
말하지 마.
No. I'm sorry. The looks on their faces when they get caught speaking is great.
말하지 마.
If anything, San is the Maknae, and Jongho acts accordingly.
Okay, yes.
You will often see Jongho shushing San or telling him to stop, calm down, or be quiet. This is hilarious considering their ages, but Jongho being San's young isn't the only surprising thing. Recently, San and Jongho found out that they are very distant relatives because they are both from the Gyeongju line of Choi clan.
Destiny.
Jongho was the 7th member to join Ateez. He was actually into sports when he was young, but then later felt a stronger pull to singing.
Interesting.
He became a trainee at Top Entertainment for several years,
Top Entertainment.
before making the move to KQ and becoming their main vocalist and Maknae.
I see him in the back.
웃으면서 따르면 돼 민기 춤다 같이 있습니다 눈이 마주치면 네 앞으로 갈게 갈 수 있어
Yes, boys.
One of the most noticeable things about Jongho, even at a quick glance, is his almost somber
react.
disposition.
Tell by the
While
set.
he is the calmest of the group, it should not be mistaken as boring. Jongho is
Jongho,
very
he does
funny
seem
and
very,
takes
very
joy in
even-keeled.
exposing other members. Not unlike Yeosang, Jungko's humor is very underrated and often looked past.
He's cute.
난 진짜 잘 봐야 돼요.
Oh my god. With the stylish angle.
나 알았어. 나 알았어.
Oh, my
이거 사진
Hongjoong, what
영상
happened to your
통화할
eye? Song during the video call.
왼쪽. 여기 왼쪽이야. 맞아요. 하나, 둘, 셋, 최상. 아이고 이거는 인정한다. 내가 왼쪽으로 좀 잘 나오거든. 안녕하세요 에이티님. 산이에요.
안녕하세요, 에이티님. 산이에요.
An example of this is a fan call, where Jongho gave his excuse for overspending. He said, I didn't want to spend much money while abroad, but I accidentally entered a store and accidentally bought something expensive. Unlike Wooyoung,
I do that all the time
Jongho
on-
does not love skinship. But all
Okay.
of this makes it even
like,
more
"Don't touch me."
worthwhile when he shocks fans by making an obvious joke or initiating a hug. But, as his young status dictates, Jongho is great at moderating the arguments of the group and soothing the worries of Ateez.
어쨌든
근데
보고
이게-
싶다는 말 한마디에 페이스타임을
그치.
걸어준 리더.
그치, 근데-
그리고 또 리더를 보고 싶은
Okay, so Jongho was asked to settle an argument between Hongjoong and Mingi, and he deemed Hongjoong as right. Captain. It's probably the safest bet.
멤버의 마음.
그것까지.
Quite unlike Mingi, Jongho is the complete opposite when it comes to fear. His unchanging countenance in the face of things that make most people scream is, like San said, scarier than anything else. It
I
makes
could not
sense
face
that
that
Jongho
man.
takes on this somewhat protective role in the group, because he is also the strongest one in Ateez.
like
The
little
video of
Jung
Jongho
cookies,
breaking multiple apples
strongest
with his
muffin.
bare hands while singing beautifully
God,
went
the
viral.
apples.
Jongho
Stop it, I
claims he
can't.
can beat every member of Ateez in arm wrestling with just one finger. As outlandish as that sounds, I believe him. Just like his adult-like personality, Jongho is obsessed with America.
It's just so funny to me. Okay. The apples. Okay, we can keep going.
Americanos, and they
So
are his
close.
idea of a dessert.
Almost made it.
Not only does Jongho not get scared and is extremely strong, but he is good at literally everything.
Oh my gosh.
Often on the
Like
first
another
try.
Jung cookie.
Whether it is fruit carving,
He's also
making
good at
bamboo
everything he
rings,
does.
or holding a single note
mop
without
names.
breathing for 1 minute and
What kind of
28
milk are they
seconds.
drinking?
Yes, you heard that right.
Mama's milk is good. Even though the computer sped up the original clip.
This is only right as the Maknae on top, a title that was given to Jongho, due to his vast ability to be amazing at anything that he does. Jongho is also known as the best vocalist of the 4th gen.
Yeah, his voice
But,
is killer.
though he is a 4th generation idol, his singing mastery rivals Sunbanims and experts alike.
Saying he has an insane voice. Like what? Wait.
When people listen to Ateez's songs,
Oh my
they often
God.
hear an almost angelic sound. Some even mistake his voice for an instrument when they first hear an Ateez song.
I could hear that.
Because it is very hard to fathom a human being hitting such notes so perfectly.
제발 떠나지 마. 네가 없는 하루 보내도 근데 왜 자꾸 눈물이 나는 걸까?
His vocals have supplied experts, peers, sambainims, and even the most weathered 18s.
I'm not gonna survive if I watch this again,
no
guys.
sense and don't
I'm
seem
not.
physically
I can't.
possible.
I can't.
Sometimes, he even sings in a female register, which is much higher than a male's. In Ateez's very first performance on Immortal Songs, which
I
was
just have to get
also
through this
their
video. I
first win,
can't.
Jongho dumbfounded the experts, judges, and audience by hitting 6 consecutive notes without stopping. It was the performance of a lifetime.
Yes, I remember this.
Jongho then coupled this feat by doing it again and hitting 4 consecutive high notes. In Ateez's performance of Wonderland
Literally gets me
Symphony
out of
No.
breath
9
hearing
on the
it.
survival show Kingdom, Legendary War. This accomplishment becomes even more
I will never
amazing
forget him
when you
now.
discover
Like, never.
that
Not with
when
a voice like
Jongho
that,
performed this
ever.
song at one of
Ever.
Ateez's American concerts, his microphone stopped working right before he was supposed to sing. But he didn't let that stop him and ended up singing without a microphone. His voice was so strong, loud, and clear that the melody reached even the highest seat in the venue. Fans were shocked, to say the least. Jongho's astonishing vocals have earned him an appearance on the revered show MBC's King of Masked Singer,
Oh, Masked
where he passed
Singer!
multiple rounds. And even more notably,
We
3
definitely
solo
stole it
soundtracks
from,
for highly rated
the
dramas.
East.
Jongho is constantly improving his vocal abilities, and like some of the members, he
so in awe
stayed
of
back
him.
in Los Angeles after the 2022 tour. He used this time to learn and train with vocal experts. Being good at everything includes performance. Jongho's strong, flawless vocals are
Yes,
paired with
Jongho.
intense facial expressions that display the quality in which he sings.
I'm gonna love them
Most
all.
people don't
No
notice or
problem.
recognize this because of their laser-like focus on his voice, but Jongho is also a standout dancer.
Yeah. Yes, with the beat tripping dancers.
Slow down, grab the wall, wiggle like you're trying to make your hips fall off. Hella thick, I wanna smash them all now. Speed up, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal.
Okay.
Jongho is
Yes,
often called a
man.
teddy bear or gummy bear.
Swaggy.
Either way, he is a bear, and he is quite fine with that.
He's so cute.
If you are ever frustrated that you aren't good at something, just remind yourself that it is okay. Because you're not Jongho, and there is literally nothing you can do about that.
Oh, she just told me. She just told me. She said, "You are not Jongho. You can't do anything about that." Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm really sorry that this is so long, but I hope that you guys enjoy it because I am definitely enjoying it. Oh, I was so close, but so far. You don't know the results without trying, so keep your chin up and challenge yourself. I'm sure you will succeed. Oh, but we get a second quote,
I
right?
had
Or
mentioned
did I?
literally
No,
nothing
no,
you
I was just so entranced. Okay.
I have mentioned the demon line 3 times throughout
Yes,
this
you
video.
have.
The demon line is very well known in Ateezville and it consists of Hongjoong, Seonghwa, and San. The reason for this moniker is the fact that the second a performance starts, their entire countenance and persona changes, and
Okay.
it looks as though they are possessed. While this aids in creating some of the best performances you have ever seen, it is quite noticeable and Ateez love to point it out. After all of this, thank you for coming, thank you for staying, and thank you for getting to know our boys.
What? Can't be over. Fastest hour and a half ever. It makes feels, guys. In the feels.
이번 로그 끝은 여성이 형이 할 거예요.
안녕.
네, 안녕하세요. 이번 한국관광공사 또 라이브 방송 또 브이로그 엔딩을 맡고 있는 에이티즈 여상입니다. 요즘 제가 엔딩을 좀 잘 맡고 있는 것 같아서 좀 뿌듯하네요. 하지만 여러분, 엔딩은 산이가 할 겁니다. 내 거야.
The ending is mine.
네, 안녕하세요.
He's like, no.
에이티즈 한국관광공사
Yunho's like, no.
네, 율로입니다. 이제 우리 편집자분께서 엔딩이 많잖아요. 그래서 어떤 것을 엔딩을 쓸지 잘 모르겠지만 편집자님 제 거 꼭 써주세요. 알겠죠?
엔딩 후보 대결이야?
네, 엔딩 후보 대결. 브이로그 엔딩으로. 네. 안녕하십니까. 네, 엔딩 후보 세 번째 민기입니다. 네 번째. 제가 이번에 엔딩을 하기 위해서 탈색을 한 거거든요.
You look so good with that hair.
이러면 엔딩 안 시켜줄 수가 없죠. 그러니까 제가 엔딩하게 해주세요. 사랑해요.
I can't choose either. Oh, you guys are really wooing me.
모두가 엔딩을 노릴 때 나는 편집점을 노린다. 저는 욕심이 없습니다. 엔딩이 누군가 하겠죠. 저는 에이티즈를 사랑할 뿐입니다. 에이티즈 사랑해.
Oh my god, I'm already on to the next video. Now I'm back to do my end bins. No one's fighting over closing out this video, except for my freaking computer. That is now symbiotically fused with my other computer and keeps stopping my recording every time I try to pause a video. So that was the ultimate guide to Ateez 2023 of all the Kennys. And that was really, really good. You guys were right. That was a great introduction. I definitely feel like I know them all so much better. I had a lot of fun with the other guys too, but you know, more time with them, more details means more connection. It 100% makes sense. And I knew I was falling for them, so it was about time. I will be getting some other guides out if you are a multi-stan like it's seeming like I am becoming. Please go check out the other guides that I post. Otherwise, I am for sure going to have more Ateez content. I hope you come back for more of that. And thank you for hanging out with me this long if you've made it to this point. Cheers to you. I love you.